In this 2020 player outlook, we're talking Rob Gronkowski, tight end, Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Don't forget, hit subscribe, the notification icon, so you can stay up to date with all the content from the RotoHeat.com team.
Everything's on fire. Everything's on fire. Everything's on fire.
Rob Gronkowski, where do we begin? The wrestling superstar, the mask singing, wearing, dancing phenom. Nope, he stepped back into the game. He's ready to play some football again. Obviously, you can tell what he thought about New England. What we're going to say here on this outlook is most of the RotoHeat team is pretty excited about Gronkowski in Tampa Bay. Brady didn't bring him in just to block. They've got that for some reason in O.J. Howard and Cameron Brate. But on the flip side of it, Gronkowski hasn't been Gronkowski since 2017. We're now 3 years removed from his last top 5 tight end season, and I think at that point he was a tight end 2, averaging over 17 fantasy points a game. In 2018, which was his last full season, he finished 13 games and he came in at tight end 11 overall. So still not bad, definitely back end tight end 1 numbers, but not looking good. Now obviously he's had 2 years to rest. He's also had 2 years to lose his football shape, and obviously he had to stay in some sort of shape, doing wrestling and doing some of these other things, and he was always a guy that was very fit and active. So hopefully he comes into the situation and is ready to roll. Most of the guys are expecting him to kind of be in the mid tight end 1 range for 2020. When it comes to your redrafts, you're probably going to get him later. You're not going to have to jump on him early. I'm guessing kind of mid tight end 1 to back tight end 1 draft wise, which is probably somewhere in the 9 to 11 round range in your redrafts. I'm not really going for him super early. There's plenty of options out there that I think have value, and some that are sneaky that'll fall. Think of your Hayden Hurst types or the Gerald Everetts of the world, who there are some question marks. Maybe something wasn't there in the past that's changed. Obviously Hurst's changed his location. Gerald Everett and Goff seem to have a pretty big connection here before he got hurt. And then obviously there's Higbee. So Gronk is a guy that has plenty of opportunity and plenty of value, and he's still young enough, as long as he's recovered from all the elbows and all the other aches and pains he's had, and is in football shape and everything. All accounts in training camp so far, we're into late August, within a few weeks of the season starting, are all positive. So we expect, kind of mid tight end 1 range value in 2020. What do you think? Is he a tight end 1 for you? Let us know in the comments. We had plenty of guys respond when, as we put these together, we talk it over as a team, and everybody had very confident feelings about Gronk this year. I probably am the most down on him, and I still think he's a tight end 1, probably back end tight end 1, because there's so many question marks in a lot of the guys that could be tight end 1s, that he has proven it in the past that he can do it. He's in a system with a quarterback that knows him and they're familiar and comfortable with each other. He's in a system that's normally been pretty generous to the tight ends. The concern obviously you have to think about is they got O.J. Howard, they got Cameron Brate, they've got Mike Evans and Godwin and all these different mouths to feed. Kind of where does Gronkowski fit into this equation? And because of the confidence level with him and Brady, we think it's probably pretty high. He's probably going to be option number 2 or 3 when it comes to the passing game. We'd expect him not to be blocking a lot, so when he's on the field, he's probably getting an opportunity to get a ball thrown his way on a pretty fair amount. So as long as he's healthy, plays 13 or more games, expect tight end 1 numbers this year. We're confident in that. Let us know down in the comments. Is he going to be their top tight end pass catching option? We think so. What do you think? Let's keep the conversation going. Find us over on Discord. Find us on Facebook. Comment here on YouTube. We love to hear from you. We love to chat and talk all things fantasy football. Don't forget, we live stream 5 nights a week, Monday through Friday during the season. And in the off season, we do Monday through Thursday. We've got IDP, we've got redraft, we've got dynasty, we've got Devy, and we do DFS during the year. So we'll talk to you guys again soon.
Also, right there, playlist. Hit it. Watch the videos. Do it. You want to. Do it.